Welcome to the very first episode of Giselle's Healing Journey, a sacred space where we heal, grow, become aware, and step into the version of ourselves we've been searching for. I am your host, Giselle Zapata, and today we are starting this journey with intention, depth, and truth. Because as we prepare for the new year, this is the year where you will rise. This year, you will become more aligned. You will meet your higher self. This episode is called Stepping into Your Highest Self, the New Year Preparation. And today, we're going to deep mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, so you can walk into 2026 with clarity, with purpose, and peace. So, let's take a deep breath together, and let's begin. The truth is that most people walk into a new year carrying the same old versions of themselves, the same habits, the same mindset, the same emotional patterns, and the same wounds they never slow down to acknowledge on them. But here's the deeper truth. You cannot become your higher self while you're holding onto the version of you that only knew survival. You cannot become your higher self if you're not willing to start working on the things you've been neglecting to work on yourself. Because your higher self doesn't live in fear. Your higher self doesn't do people pleasing or shrink or avoid the truth because it's uncomfortable. Your higher self doesn't choose others over yourself. Your higher self is wanting for you to start working on those things that you know you need to work on to become a better version of yourself. This episode is your reset, is your awakening, is your reminder that the new year won't magically change you, but your intentions will. So, let's begin with the mind, because your thoughts lead your choices and your choices shape your reality. So, number one, release mental over thoughts and stress that you continue thinking over and over again. Ask yourself, what thoughts am I tired of thinking constantly? Maybe it's in saying to yourself, I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, I am not capable of doing this and that. It's too late, or I'm always get disappointed, or I don't deserve better. Okay? These are not facts. They are thoughts repeating long enough to feel like truth, but they're not truth. So write them down, look at them and say, I am not carrying this mindset this 2026. There's no way. Okay? Number two, create a new mental agreement with yourself. See, your higher self leads through new beliefs. And those beliefs can be, I deserve peace, I choose myself, I am capable of transformation, I am open to receive. Because your mind is a garden. Whatever you plant, sweetie, it will grow. Trust me. Number three, protect your mental space. This year, you cannot afford to entertain people who drain you or be in conversations that lower your vibration. It's time for you to start cutting people off, okay? It is time. You also cannot be in environments that repeat old versions of yourself. Because if you continue moving and operating that way, it's going to be very hard for you to start attracting what you know deep inside of you you are worthy of having, of doing. Okay? And again, distractions or anything that steal your focus, your peace, it is a huge no. Okay? Set those intentions, okay, for this new year. Protect your peace. It's very important because protecting your peace is not selfish. It's a spiritual discipline. Is self-love. And in one of our episodes, I will be giving you all the insights about self-love, how self-love looks like, and what tools and guidance you need to follow within yourself to start practicing more self-love. Okay, so stay tuned. Now, going back to our topic, you cannot step into your higher self with a heavy heart. Okay, so let's talk about emotional healing and the part that most people, most of us, avoid doing. Number one, it's identify what hurts. Okay, and just to put a big parenthesis on all this, all the things that I'm allowing myself to share, it's literally tips and guidance that I'm being writing, that I'm being following on my own healing journey, that has been assisting me in changing my mindset for more positivity. Okay, it has been also helping me heal everything that was needed for me to heal, that was stopping me to step into my full power of becoming the woman that I am now. And I'm still working on other things to be able to completely meet my higher self and be who I am meant to be. Okay? So please grab a piece of paper and start writing some of this guidance and tools that I will be sharing with all of you. If you don't want to grab a piece of paper and you're listening to this episode on your phone, you're more than welcome to open a note on your phone, okay? And then start writing all this guidance, okay? Number one, identify what hurts. Be honest with yourself. What are you still carrying emotionally that you know you need to start releasing? All that pain, all that sadness, all that resentment, all that hate towards you or sometimes towards someone. This is the time that I'm creating. Okay, this space has been created for you to assist you in this healing journey, to help you navigating through whatever it is that you are experiencing mentally, emotionally, okay, spiritually, and give you the guidance, the tools for you to start applying yourself so you also can move forward. Okay? So again, be honest with yourself, okay? Write things or ask yourself aloud, what is it that I'm still carrying? What is it that's still disturbing my peace? Okay? Is it betrayal? Is it heartbreak? Is it disappointment? Or a version of yourself you continue regretting? This is the time that you need to start writing those things to help you release. We cannot continue moving into a new year feeling resentment, okay, having resentment, feeling sad, feeling disappointed, feeling that we're not worthy of things, feeling that we're not capable of accomplishing things. Okay, so we need to start doing what is necessary in us to start changing that mindset and those beliefs that we have towards ourselves. Because your emotions are not weakness. They're invitations, okay, to tell you that you must start pay attention to these feelings and release what no longer is giving you peace. Number two, honor your feelings. Feel what you need to feel. Okay? Feel what you need to feel. If you feel you need to cry and release some sadness, some frustration, go for it. If you feel like journaling, it's the best for you to release things, go back to journaling. Find whatever is good, is healthy, that is going to assist you releasing what you still carrying within yourself. Not thinking things are not positive, not thinking what you should feel, not what you pretend to feel to stay strong, and not what you hide to avoid being judged. Okay? Because your higher self is born in truth, not in suppression. Trust me. Number three, stop emotionally recycling. Oof, this is huge. Because we're continuing and storaging more pain, more sadness, more resentment. Okay? We continue recycling those emotions over and over again, and we continue suppressing those emotions because we don't want to feel. We just don't. We're so afraid of feeling things or reliving the same pain that hurt us. But in order for you to set yourself free, in order for you to experience peace, happiness, joy, you must go through that pain again. You must be willing to feel what hurt you in order for you to release it, to forgive yourself, to let go, and find peace. And I'm here to tell you, you got this. You can do this. Okay? So again, let's stop emotional recycling. Because some of us are living in an old wound every single day, and we get so comfortable of living that way that some of us unfortunately don't have the self-awareness anymore to be able to acknowledge, okay, I've been holding this for too long, this is bothering me. And let me go deeper into this. When you hold emotions for so long, when you hold into resentment, sadness, okay, hate, which is one of the most difficult emotions to release, and it's also one of the most dangerous emotion to be able to let go. Okay, all this will stay in your body for so long, and some of us are suffering with so much pain in areas in our bodies that we don't even know why we continue carrying all this pain. Physical pain. Okay? Because what you don't release and you continue storaging is going to not only affect your mental well-being, but it's also going to affect your physical well-being. Just think about those things. It doesn't matter you go and release it. Yes, it doesn't matter you go to the gym and work out. Yes, working out, it's good. Movement is medicine. But some of those emotions also needs to be released by crying, by let go, by acknowledging that you don't want to carry this emotional garbage for so long, for all this time. So please allow yourself to start releasing this year what no longer serves you. Okay? Not because you haven't forgive yourself for letting it happen, but because you also are fully aware that you can no longer continue carrying this pain. Mental pain, emotional pain, and also physical pain. That eventually is going to get you sick. It's going to get your body sick. Okay? So forgiveness is not saying you were right or they were right. Is forgiveness is saying I deserve peace. So because I deserve peace, I will forgive that person. For me, not for them. For me. Okay? Your emotional heal serve It's powerful. It's clear. It's soft. It's grounded. Okay? And it's waiting for you to start taking those steps towards a healing version, a healed version of yourself. Okay? So your body is a vessel, and your body carries everything your mind and heart doesn't release. I am telling you, again, your body is a vessel, and your body will carry everything your mind and your heart doesn't release. That's why we carry so much physical pain for so long, and we blame it because yes, we're getting in that we are in our 30s, or we feel this way, or our age, or I'm working on doing. Yes, there's so many things that your body will accumulate. A self-station, not sleeping well. There's so many things, but most of it is because you continue carrying all that emotional garbage. So this year, honor your body, honor yourself, and start recognizing that you don't want to move to a new year feeling this way, thinking this way. Listen to your body's whisper. Your body constantly communicates with you, constantly. The thing is that we're so caught up with so many things. We get so distracted with social media. We are overly stressed. We are overly overwhelmed that we're not understanding where to pause for a minute and just practice silence and solitude and a stillness that helps your body to be able to release things. So listen to your body's whisper, okay? Because your body will tell you when you need to reset. Your body will tell you, I am overwhelmed. And your body also will express when it feels wrong, when it feels sad. So please listen to your body's whisper. Number 2, move your body with intention. Very important. Movement is medicine. Movement is healing. Move. Take a walk. You don't have to go and create these unrealistic goals for 2026. Start small. Start like with basic, realistic goals that will assist you in making sure you stay disciplined, consistent to what you said you were going to do. Because some of us, we set all these unrealistic goals for the new year. I want to do this and this and that. And some of us, sometimes we copy what the other person is doing too. No, this is a time where you have to see with yourself and start writing and figure out what is it that I must do with myself in setting up realistic goals. They're small, they're realistic, and that I know that I can stay committed, and that I know I can hold myself accountable to stay disciplined and consistent, so then I can start seeing results. Okay? I'm just providing some general guidance here, but at the end of the day, it is a solo journey for you to figure it out what best works for you. Okay? But again, move your body with intention. Okay? You don't have to walk 1,000 miles, 1,000 steps every day to feel like you're achieving something. Okay? Maybe just walking around the neighborhood just for like 30 minutes. It's enough for you. That's fine. As long as you're staying committed to it, and you're doing it because you also want to connect with nature, you also want to release some stress and anxiety, and at the same time, you also want to keep your body active and moving. This also can be just taking a Zumba class once a week, taking Pilates, taking cycling classes. Okay? Taking a kickboxing class that a friend invited you, and you said, well, I'll start in January. Go ahead and start in January then. But stay disciplined, consistent. towards the things you have set for yourself, because you're the only one that can hold yourself accountable. Do not expect anyone that's going to come and remind you, or your friends going to come and motivate you all the time. That motivation is to come from you. And let me say something, we not always feel motivated to do things. The only thing that keep us on track, regardless of how we feel, if we motivated or not, is discipline. Because if you have created a goal that is realistic, that is, that you can stick to it, and you stay consistent, you stay disciplined, you will show up every single time you have to, regardless of how you feel. Okay, so set your intentions. Release any energy that's stuck in your body, that is making you feel some type of way. Release it. Find whatever works for you and stick with it. Okay, because your body remembers everything. Movements frees your spirit, your soul, your mind. Frees any emotion that you're feeling, exhaustion, tired, frustration. Movement is medicine. Number 3, nurture, don't punish. Okay? Eat to feel alive. Don't eat because you're just stressed and overwhelmed. Okay? And some of the reasons of why sometimes we overeat and we gain weight, and I will talk about in another episode about the depths of like nutrition, and how sometimes we eat from emotional wounds, not from actually feeling hungry. Okay, we're gonna navigate through that topic very soon, so again, stay tuned with me. But some of us, we eat because we are overwhelmed, we are stressed, we are anxious, we are worried, we are sad, we feel lonely. Again, we're not eating because we're hungry. We're eating because we have so much emotional garbage that has been stuck in our body, in our mind, and in our heart, our emotions, that we literally overeat. And we're not fully aware of what we're doing. We think it's okay. Oh, I'm just hungry. Are you really hungry though? Or is it that you need to practice some stillness, some solitude, and release what what your mind, what your heart is suppressing, but your mind is literally overwhelmed with all the things you're being carrying all this time. Okay? So again, do your best for this new year. Now that you're listening to this guidance, for you to start figuring out, what is it that is giving me so much anxiety? Is it my job? Is it that I feel that I must quit and start pursuing something that I like? Okay? You want to become an entrepreneur? Find out what is it that you're good at. All of us possess so many amazing gifts. We are gifted in so many ways. Find your gift. Find what you are good at. And then if you need to practice or learn take some classes online, there's so many free classes that you can take to learn so many skills on internet, to develop other skills and create maybe a small business. You want to sell candles? Learn how to make candles. There's so many YouTube videos for free that you can learn how to make candles. Is it oils? Learn how to make your own natural oils and sell candles and oils. Okay? There's always a way. The thing is that it's easier, and I know this might trigger some of you, but it is easy to stay stuck. It is easy to continue living in that victim energy, saying, I can't do this, I am not capable of. You are literally suppressing yourself over and over again. You're shrinking over and over again. Nobody is doing it to you. It's you, because of the way you continue thinking. So this new year that is about to start, that's about to begin, tell yourself, I am no longer will continue thinking this way, feeling this way. This new year is the year that I'm going to start doing everything that I said to myself I can, and I'm going to switch it for I am capable of doing it. I got this. Everything that I said no, I'm going to start saying yes for me. Okay? So again, eat things that nurture your body. Okay, start searching. If you need a nutritionist, find a nutritionist. If you need a personal trainer, find someone that can assist you. If you don't have the budget to be able to hire a nutritionist, a personal trainer, search online. What are the healthy proteins, healthy carbs, healthy oils, fruits, vegetables? What is it that I can create within myself? Search how many meals I should eat. My height is this, my weight is this, my age is this, how much I should be eating daily to be able to lose this weight. What are the foods that control cravings, salty and sweet cravings? What food I can consume every time I feel I'm craving sweet or salty? What food I need to start eating? How I can replace, maybe not drink so much coffee and replace it for maybe matcha tea or green tea. There's so many amazing teas out there that you can replace. And maybe your anxiety, it's even, you feel more anxious because of the amount of caffeine you're intaking. I'm not saying caffeine is bad, but every time you over drink something or you overeat something, you are making it bad for yourself. So we need to start holding ourselves accountable. We need to start creating balance. It's not that eating cake and cookies and all this good stuff. Yeah, they're good. They taste good. But you need to create balance. Maybe I eat it once a week or maybe I eat it once a month. I allow myself to have a sweet treat. You are the only one that can make those changes. Nobody's going to come and rescue you. Nobody's going to come and motivate you. You're your own motivator. And this is something you're going to hear me saying always in every one of my episodes. You are your best companion. You are your motivator. You are your therapist. You are your psychologist. Nobody gives you the best advice ever than you. You know what to do. The thing is that you don't want to be self-aware in taking responsibility of the actions that you know you must take that are going to take you where you know you need to be. We need to hold ourselves accountable. And only you can do that for yourself. Again, don't punish your body. Nurture your body. Rest like you deserve it without feeling shame. Rest as much as you can. Every time you have some opportunity, any mother out there who's listening to this episode, I feel you. I'm a mother too. I have a newborn. So it's about to hit 3 months in a week. And my sleep schedule has been messy. But every time I have an opportunity to rest, I do it. Because rest is important for your overall health. For your overall health. Your mental, your emotional, your physical health is important for you to rest. Stop thinking, oh, I only need 3 hours. I only need 4 hours. I'm good. Yeah, that's wonderful. But for how long you're going to be living in that survival mode? And for how long you're going to continue lying to yourself that sleeping for 4 hours is enough? It's not enough. It's not enough. Your body needs more. Here's the deal, okay? Let me just put this easy, basic example. You need to drive, let's say you have this vehicle and you only put half of a tank of gas in your vehicle, and you know that the trip is going to be very long, but yet you still want to continue running the vehicle on an empty tank. You do know that your vehicle is going to stop in the middle of the road and you're not going to be able to get where you need to be. You're not going to be able to arrive to your last destination because you thought that with the gas that you put, it was enough. Okay, the same thing goes with your sleep. If you're not sleeping enough, yeah, you can run, okay? Mentally, you think you got it, but physically, your body, there's a reason why your body functions the way it functions, and it needs an amount of sleep, at least between 6 up to 8 hours. If you have the opportunity to sleep 6, go for it. If you have the opportunity to sleep 8, that's wonderful. Some of us only have the opportunity to sleep 6 or 5. And we try to take some naps if we can during the day. Go for it. But I'm telling you, sleep will help you, will help regulate your nerve system. It will help regulate your nerve system. And some of us, we are like ticking bombs, anxious and nervous, and doing everything like we think it's the end of the world and we only have until today to make it. Please rest. Take care of yourself. Care for your body the way you care for others as well. Your higher self lives in a regulated body, not in a exhausted body, not in a body that is anxious. Okay? Now, I would like to jump into a spirit reset, and this one is very important. Okay? Some of us, we focus so much in improving our mental and our physical, and we don't pay attention to our emotional and spiritual. And those two are very important for you to be able to have that overall health. Okay? Very important. Okay? Because your spirit is your compass. And in 2026, alignment will matter more than ever. Trust me. If things are not in alignment, you will see how things are going to be shifting in a whole different way for you. I'm telling you. There's people that have been doing so much work on themselves in walking into every layer of their mental, emotional, spiritual, physical aspect of their life that they literally are in a whole different level. And you can tell that. You can tell. Okay, they start doing something different. They start pursuing other things. They start more jumping into their purpose and their mission or whatever was their calling. And there's others that are still in the middle, trying to catch up or also trying to, take the steps to be able to get to that level. And there's others that are literally, they okay with where they at, and that's okay. They still living in fear. They're not willing to make any changes. They're comfortable with where they at. And if that's you, it's okay. We all have our own personal journey, and we all have free will to do whatever it is that we want to do. If you want to remain the same, that's wonderful. If you're willing to make changes because you deserve better, you deserve to do better things, you deserve to get paid more, or to become an entrepreneur that doesn't have to work for anyone, only than yourself, and within yourself, yeah, I deserve better, this is not it for me, then welcome. This is your group of people. But we must be willing to be self-aware and be honest with yourself. Okay, where am I in life? What is it that I must do? Do I want to stay here because I feel comfortable? I don't want to do anything new, or I know I deserve more. So let me start calling higher. Okay. And in this part of a spirit reset, I will break down a few things that is also going to assist you. And for those that are under a spiritual awakening, listen up. This is also for you. Number 1, get quiet. Listen to yourself. For me personally, I have weeks, sometimes seasons. They come in seasons, of course, where I don't feel posting anything on social media. I could completely disconnect myself from social media. I operate different accounts because I do other things and communicate other things in social media. So I have different accounts, and every time I listen to that inner voice within myself that is telling me, okay, we need a break. I need to disconnect myself from social media. It can be, and if you understand what I'm saying, sometimes it can be a lot. It's overwhelming. There's a lot happening in social media. But I do disconnect myself from social media. I don't post anything. I don't share anything. Or if I feel that, okay, that time is coming where I need to disconnect myself, then I schedule my post so then they can, they can be posting automatically without me logging in or being present. And I literally focus on solitude, silence, stillness. I take walks, and it can look different every day. Sometimes I like to go to the gym, and just have a nice workout. A workout where I listen to my body. I'm like, okay, what is it that we feel we need to work on today? Okay, for those that know me and been following me for a long time, y'all know your girl how I roll. I keep myself very active always. But through the years, I learned how to work intuitively. I also eat intuitively too. I don't have any specific. I used to in the past, but now that I'm in a different path, I listen to my body. Okay, what is it that I feel like I must work on? And then I execute. On my eating habits, the same thing. Okay, I feel like what is it that I need to eat today? I feel like I'm craving this and this. Okay, what is it that I must eat that can satisfy those cravings in the most healthiest way possible, but it also can fuel my body? Okay, and that's eating intuitively. You please your cravings, but you always find things that is going to it's not going to affect your overall health. Does that make sense? So again, find a quiet place, because your intuition cannot speak over your anxiety. Your intuition will never speak over your anxiety. You need to be quiet. One of the things that my husband always say to me, and he has been one of my biggest help when it comes of on my spiritual journey. He always said, every time he see me anxious or overwhelmed or whatever, I'm like doing too much, he said, babe, if you need some time, I'll stay with the kids, I'll do this, I'll do that. Practice divine silence. Divine silence. That's the best thing you can do. Every time you feel stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, divine silence is going to help you find your center. And that inner voice that speaks to us all the time, which is called intuition, is the biggest compass you can have, that is going to guide you in your human journey, that is going to guide you on this path, on this human experience. Okay? Because that intuition speaks to us daily. And it tells us what we should say, what we shouldn't say, how we should move, how we should pursue this. The thing is that we don't exercise intuition. And some of us, we don't even know how to use it. We don't even know how to tap into it. Or we don't even know what that is. And if you stay with me through these episodes that I will be sharing, we're going to talk about how to unlock your intuition, how to listen to it, and how to act upon it. Okay? But your intuition is there to guide you, to tell you. Okay? Again, your higher self speaks in whispers. So create a space to hear your inner voice. Number 2, ask your spirit, what do you need? Literally. And I know it might sound weird for some of you, because there's so much we don't know on the spiritual aspect of things. And it makes me sad, because if you tell me that we are spiritual beings, how in the world we're not also being curious about learning what the spirit is, how I can listen to it, how I can tap into it, how I can navigate through it. Some of us, we were raised in families where that there was someone in the family that always always was more spiritual, but unfortunately that person didn't share their spiritual journey because of being fear of having of the fear they were carrying, fear of their family members judging them, telling them that they're crazy. Okay, and we literally were programmed this way, that every time we talk about spirit, or every time we're talking about awakening, or every time we're talking about everything that is on the spiritual round, we say this person is crazy. Why? If we are three identities in one, we are a body, we are a mind, and we are a soul, a spirit. And we need to start reprogram our mind in understanding those things. If you don't know something, search it. But don't continue repeating the same thing the other people have been telling you, that if you say this and say that, because are things that you're not, that you don't know, oh, this person is crazy. Or this person is talking nonsense. No. And this is why I have opened this sacred space to guide you through this journey, to awake you, to bring clarity and guidance. For those who are walking in the path of spirituality, you know. Okay? I guess we are the crazy ones. Welcome. And for those that haven't navigated through that journey, welcome too. I hope that you start searching more. You start being curious about what I'm saying, because that curiosity is going to help you get where we at right now. Okay? But again, ask your spirit, what do you need? Ask yourself, what drains my soul? What restores my soul, my spirit? What am I being called to release? What am I being called to step into? Because your spirit already knows the answer and is there to guide you. Number 3, trust the shift. Sometimes God, okay, or your higher self, remove what you were too afraid to let go. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. If you are stuck in a relationship that you know is not doing well, that is not assisting you, and that person start treating you worse than before, I'm telling you, God always gonna move things around, and not in a way to hurt you more, but in a way to make you get yourself out of that relationship. Because the only thing that helps us change is pain. And I know it might sound very difficult to accept it and to hear this, but the only thing that help us move, that help us evolve, that help us change is pain. Pain is necessary for your growth. Again, pain is necessary for your growth. So let it be. Trust the redirection, trust the endings, trust the openings, and trust your timing. Because alignment always has a purpose, always, to pull you somewhere. Okay? Now, I would like to jump into practical tools to step into your higher self. This is big. Okay? Number 1, higher self journal. Okay, you can create a higher self journal, call it my higher self, and write this down. Are you ready? Who is the man or who is the woman I am becoming this 2026? Write it down, break it down. Remember what I said about not taking that mindset, that negative mindset to a new year? Because you're going to, the same year, if you had a bad year and you said 2025 wasn't my year, maybe start doing an auto evaluation again and see what was that you thought, did, said, and moved in a way that continue keeping you stuck in living in having not a good year. There's no one to blame. other than yourself. There's no one to blame other than yourself. So start writing those things. What is that I'm willing to do, okay? That I don't want to continue having in this 2026? What is it that I must do to start to get more positive? Okay, there's so many YouTube channels that you can follow and see. There's so many books, there's so many podcasts that helps you, free podcasts that helps you develop a positive mindset. Start setting those those skills now. Do not wait until January 1st for you to start making those changes, because if you wait for January 1st to start making those changes, the year already started. So it's like, why not preparing before? So then once a new year comes in, you're ready for the new year. You have a better mindset. You already released what it was stealing your peace. You already cut off people that was not assisting you, supporting you, guiding you, motivating you. Okay? And again, describe those things. Okay? Then start embody those small little steps that you're willing to take. Number 2, daily reset checklist. Okay? Daily reset checklist. Every day, ask yourself, did I choose my peace today? Did I honor my energy? Did I honor myself because I'm freaking amazing? Okay? Did I set some boundaries for people that continue think that I'm silly or stupid or whatever? I'm sorry, I have to name it, because there's people there that they know your value and they continue using you. So have you set those boundaries? Not be so much available for those that are stealing your peace, stealing your energy. Did I move my body today? Did I do some walking, some stretches to release some energy? Did I speak to myself with love, with kindness? Because the small habits create massive transformations. So the way you speak to yourself and how you set yourself for success is by you creating, a list. You can call it also your morning routines. Okay? And this can take 5-10 minutes, or you can also set up as your afternoon, as your evening routines. As the same way you do that skincare routine every morning, you also can add it in that moment. Maybe start setting up 5 minutes affirmations, positive affirmations that can help you set your mind for success. Okay. Number 3, let go. This is one of my favorites. Number 3, the let go list. Before the new year, write a list of people you're detaching from, habits that no longer serve you, thoughts that you refuse to carry, places, okay, you are growth, and all versions of you that you're not longer in alignment. Okay? Burn it. Throw it away. Tear it up. Release it. Just write it down. Once you write it down, burn it and throw those ashes away. I do those practices every time I have to forgive myself for something or forgive someone that did me wrong. That's what I do. I write it down. How it made me feel. Why I feel in this way. I literally burn it and throw it away. Something easy and simple. And if you put an intention of it, I'm telling you, it's gonna work. But you must believe that every time you're writing, it's gonna happen. Every time that you set in some intentions, yes, it's gonna happen. Okay? Number 4, the vision map. Okay? Map the areas of your life. Your mind, your emotions, your body, your spirit, the relationships, your purpose, abundance. Write one intention for each category. It's simple and easy and clear. that helps you stay focused and in alignment. Okay? Number 5, boundaries are a spiritual protection. Boundaries are a spiritual protection. I also want to add more into that. Boundaries are also the biggest, most beautiful self love practice that you can do for yourself. Okay? Boundaries are not walls, they are gates that protect your peace. So set some boundaries. Give yourself permission to say no. Stop saying so much yes to everything and everyone and say more no. No, I can't go to that party. No, I cannot assist you today. I'm not available. No, I'm not attending to that event. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. Okay? And more yeses. Okay? Anything that is no longer in alignment with you, say no. Choose yourself, because your higher self has boundaries. And if you don't start setting those boundaries, you continue repeating the same pattern over and over again and continue complaining that this year wasn't my year. And then 2026 comes, this year already started wrong. Well, you're the one who started wrong because you didn't prepare yourself for success, because you didn't change that mindset, because you started making decisions coming from fear and wounding traumas instead of coming from a place of faith and love and knowing your worth. Set yourself for success. Number 7, okay, and this is, we almost closing here. Remember, you the only one who has the pen and the piece of paper to write your own story, to change the narrative of things. You the only one. You the only one who can make those changes by acting differently, by thinking differently, by making decisions that are different, that are positive, that are bringing you more happiness, more joy, more abundance. Okay? So as we prepare for 2026, I want you to remember this. Okay? Remember, you're not behind, you're not late, and you're not lost. You are becoming, you're in that path. And if you have stayed with me through this entire episode, I thank you. I applaud you because you are willing to make those changes. I appreciate you. Okay? Because you know something within you was literally saying, okay, I need to start making those changes. Or let me listen to this podcast of Giselle. Let me see what she got to say. You were curious about it. Let me see what she got to say. Let me see if I learned something. I mean, the way she lives her life, yeah, kind of like it. Yeah, I see myself doing some of the things that she, whatever was the reason. I applaud you. But this is not about me. This is about you. This is about giving you the tools that you know you need to start practicing within yourself to create a life that you know you deserve for you. Okay? So you got this. Your healing is not meant to be perfect. It's meant to be honest. Every honest moment brings you closer to your higher self. Your new year doesn't begin in January. It begins now, this moment. This moment, you decide that the old version of you can no longer be in 2026. So step in your power, step in your truth, step in your alignment, step in your higher self. This is your becoming season, and I honor to walk this journey with you. So thank you. Thank you for listening to this first episode of Giselle's Healing Journey. If this aligns with your soul, make sure to subscribe, to share, to subscribe and share with someone that you know is also walking the same path. Because by you sharing, you're also helping another person in their journey too. We all are struggling. We all are broken. But some of us have chose the path to heal everything that was keeping us stuck. And for those who are still walking in their path, we must help them and guide them through this journey. Okay, so share this episode, leave a review if you feel like it, so this community of healing can continue to expand. Until the next time, choose yourself, protect your energy, and keep becoming the woman your highest self is calling to be. Okay? Keep becoming that man that your higher self is calling you to be. Up to another amazing episode of Giselle's healing journey. Thank you for listening.